Hello everyone and welcome now to game 2. Hold on one moment. Alright, let's go ahead and just come back to this and say this is game 2 in a series between Happy and Nerchio. First thing I want to say, Nerchio did take game 1 in a pretty impressive fashion. Happy, I believe, had over 60 worker kills, but was unable to really slow Nerchio down at all. We are now moving into game 2. Apparently, there is Navi Hireling is currently lagging the game, and it looks like it's all been fixed. Now, interesting positioning on this one particular overlord, actually coming down to the bottom and then going to be heading off over here to the high ground to see if there will be a third base. We can see that Nerchio is already thinking and planning about that late game, wanting to have the proper strategies, as there are some swimming sharks here. I don't know, is that water? Is this all underground somehow and I don't understand? Maybe it is, but then again, these are buildings and platforms. All right. We are seeing a barracks now being established over here on the front door by Happy, and Happy has yet to take up a gas, so it looks like he will be going for a 1 racks expand. Meanwhile, Nerchio has yet to place down any buildings either. No spawning pool, no hatchery, nope. It looks like that will be his next course of action, as we see a refinery that's a little bit late. Alright, so Happy taking up a refinery that's a little bit later than normal, and I am curious as to what the strategy will be. No, that's actually about right on time, 25 seconds. All right, so maybe that was a delayed, maybe still considered 13 gas. I think I was actually looking at Nerchio's supply count instead of Happy's. So nope, this is going to be perhaps a 1 racks expand, or sorry, reactor Hellion expand. As we are taking a look at what Happy is doing. Happy is upgrading to an orbital command now. Still doesn't have a supply depot down on this side, which is a bit of a surprise for me. And he's also not training up. Oh, they're finally training up his 2nd Marine. We are going to be seeing perhaps a factory ready to go here in just a moment. Happy's currently sitting at 17/19 supply, 18/18. Drones now just mining away. And I am trying to get a good indication as what Nerchio is going for, as Nerchio is perhaps expecting a proxy 2 racks, and now looking all across that map for what would be a proxy 2 racks. You could see that there was a drone patrolling right here, making sure that nothing could be placed down. And this is actually a beautiful play by Happy. Happy is making it look like he was trying to proxy 2 racks, when in fact that was not his strategy of choice. Factory about to be completed. We can see Marines are being added up over here. More and more units now making their way down. What is the follow-up play going to be? Nerchio is going to be running off of 2 bases, and we got to keep a close tab as we see that there is still no gas taken. Nerchio opting to take his extractor right after the SCV dies, just so that Happy is in the dark a little while longer. Now, let's take a look here. We are going into a Hellion. We are going into a Starboard. This is all off of 1 gas, so this may be a Marine Hellion medevac elevator drop, as we are going to see Zerglings now trying to make their way out across the field. This is not going to be good news at all. Are the Zerglings going to perhaps catch these Zerglings, or catch these Marines? As you can see, the Marines just darting away from all of those units. I believe maybe... did a Marine die? I can't tell by the blood splatter. Yes, it looks like 1 Marine. No Marines died in that engagement, which is going to be really strong for Happy, as Happy is following this up with a medevac. All these Marines will pretty much be healed all the way back up to full. You can see the Hellion now trying to see if a 3rd base was established. No 3rd base as of yet. Queens and all those units are currently down on the low ground with a spine crawler. And there is connection in between the main base and the natural expansion, which is a very good sign. Command center now being placed down by Happy. More Hellions are on the move. You can see a medevac is on the move as well. Are we going to see the necessary elevator drop up onto the high ground? That is going to be the question. And will it be successful? Here we have Happy now coming across. There are a couple Marines ready to go, and there are 3 Hellions now down on the low ground to make sure and offer proper cover fire, as we now see more units getting picked up and now drop back down. Here you have it. There are 5 Queens in position. This is not going to be a good fight at all. 5 Queens with Zerglings. Happy losing his medevac, and the Hellions now backing away, trying to get something done. And even though Happy invested so much into his earlier tech, it looks as though this is going to be the good game there. Not successful at all, as Nerchio takes game 2. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please stay tuned for game 3 in this series.